30th, I'm JB, and welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay, home of the YouTube Comic Community Channel Guide. This is the show where I'm going to share some of my top picks from the sea of comic content that was released yesterday. Then I'm going to run down a lineup of content creators that are either releasing, premiering, or going live. And finally, to end today's show, I'm going to introduce a new segment titled, What's in the Box Already? And open a random package from this crazy, stupid pile of comics I still have left open. Alright, so let's get started with a quick recap of yesterday's highlights. There are links to these channels in the description below. These channels have been discovered. The first item on the recap, head over to the DC Fans channel for a terrific video titled Wonder Woman number 71 Review by KatRen Figures. Let's take a peek.
Hi DC fans, I'm Caitlin from the YouTube channel KatRen Figures, and I've been invited here today to review Wonder Woman issue 71 for you guys. So 71 starts off with the question, what is behind the goddess door? So as we start on into the issue, we pick back up where we left off in issue 70 with both Wonder Woman and Atlantes. Yeah, I'm sure I'm probably butchering that name. It's Aphrodite's demigod child. They are facing off with a very upset crowd.
Great review, Kat. To see this entire video and more KatRen Figures and the DC Fans channel, click the link right here. Okay, for the next item on the recap, go check out a video from Alex the Comic Hoarder channel titled Comic Book Unboxing Silver Age Fantastic Four from Collecto 6. Let's check it out.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Alex the Comic Hoarder. Thank you so much for clicking play on this video. I got a package in the mail, and this is a special AOK gift from my friend Collecto 6 off of Instagram. His name is Steve, and he sent this generous, awesome present for me to open up. I'm really excited about opening this up. I hope you guys are as well. Here we go. I've had the pleasure of knowing Steve for several months now. He goes by Collecto6 on Instagram, and you do not want to miss out on the content that he puts out there. So here is the first book right away, and it is a beautiful, stunning copy of Fantastic Four 76, and a higher grade book here. Once again, appreciate with me the fantastic condition of this book. We're absolutely stunning. I love this book. This is awesome. Amazing, amazing condition. Look at the sharp corners on top, on the side, and on the bottom. This is absolutely incredible. Fantastic Four 57.
What? Are you kidding me? I am so jelly of this haul. These are some of the best condition early Fantastic Four books that I have ever personally seen, and I didn't personally see them, but I saw them through YouTube, you know what I mean. Congratulations, Alex. To see this entire video and more great content from Alex the Comic Hoarder, click the link right here. Okay, the last item on the recap comes from the Comic Book Villain channel. He released a video yesterday titled The Comic Book Villains 174th Comic Book Haul for May 29th, 2019. Let's take a look.
Nice of you to drop in, and just in time for a song.
What is up, all you comic book fans? It's a comic book villain coming to you with another comic book haul. This is my 174th comic book haul for May 29th, 2019. I hope everybody makes it out to the local LCSs and gets what they want, so finds what they're looking for. He put it in a clear bag, but oh, Immortal Hulk, and I'm getting all the prints. I have all the prints up to the 5th printing. I think I got 1 or 2 that are in the 5th printing that I got already. War of the Realms, Spider-Man, and the League of Realms. Number 2 came out today. That's the A cover, and there's the B cover right there. Dark Red issue number 3 came out today. Loved the first 2 issues, really good. Here was one that came out today, right? And this one I ordered 2 copies of this a couple of months ago because it just came out today. Is the Horror Comics.
The Comic Book Villain, man, is awesome. his multiple LCSs must just love this guy to death, man. I don't know any other YouTuber out there that has a personal haul larger than this. He's absolutely amazing every single week. Man, to see this video and more great content from the Comic Book Villain channel, click the link right here. Alright, now, let's get to today's lineup and find out what's on today with Discovery Bay. All these times are listed in both Pacific Standard Time and Eastern Standard Time, and there are channel links with timestamps in the description below. Today there are 12 shows in the lineup, and 8 of them are going live. So, first up at 12 a.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern, Arrow over at High Road Comics channel is releasing a video titled eBay Comic Mailday Amazing Spider-Man Collection 1 through 24. At 5 a.m. Pacific, 8 a.m. Eastern, over at the Perry Comics channel, Perry released a video titled New Comic Books for Week 22, June 6, 2019. Top Marvel and DC comics coming out this week. I watched this one already and it was terrific. Alright, at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, over at the King of the Golden State channel, he released a video titled Big Boy Comic Haul. I watched this one too and it was also terrific. Okay, next up at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, over at the Metarog channel, Roger gives us a video titled Weekly Comic Contest Roundup, A-OK from the Comic Collector, and Grader's Notes live stream news. Now, if you want to know what's going on in the YouTube comic community contest world, then you just gotta watch this video. Alright, next up at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, over at ComicBooksNYC channel, we should be getting our first live stream of the day, titled Road Chat, Comics and Q&A with ComicBooksNYC and DS Comics. So Kavi and DS Comics are trying something a little bit different. Come and hang in the chat with them and join the discussion. Okay, also at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, over at the Mr. Miracle Comics channel this time, the Grader's Notes team is going live with a stream titled Grader's Notes She-Hulk #1. So join Dave of Mr. Miracle Comics, Comic Head 84, Metarog, and Genome Presents as they break down the Grader's Notes on She-Hulk #1. Join them in the chat, leave a thumbs up. Okay, also at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, over at 90MF Comics channel, we should be getting a live stream titled Review and a Half Shell. So join Chad, my yo-bro, and his guests, Edwin the Comic Jabroni, Carson of Seawater 19, and Russell of Who Dat Comics and Movies in the chat and talk turtles. Okay, at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, over at JLS Comics, we should be getting the next installment in their weekly live stream titled Comiconversation. Join Jesse as he hosts guests Edwin of Strictly Comics, Justin of Exile State Comics, and Boston Chris in the live chat. Okay, next up at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern.
It's the CBSIBOLO Show! Now sit back and relax as Brian and Jack recap the first appearances, reader buzz, and hottest variants in comic books releasing each and every week. Coming to you from an unidentified command center, here's your host, Brian Wood!
What's going on, guys? This is Brian, Simple Man's Comics YouTube channel, and as always, it's the Thursday night CBSIBOLO show. Got a great show for you planned tonight, recapping the week's hottest comic book releases.
Join Jack, aka Mr. Bolo, and Brian over at Simple Man's Comics each Thursday night as they discuss the week's hottest comic book releases and recap the ComicBookInvest.com Bolo list. Be on the lookout. Okay, next up at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, Israel over at the Comic Spectre channel is going live with a stream titled Unboxing A-OK from The Guys. Let's join Israel in the chat as he unboxes an A-OK from The Guys. Let's check out what this shady group of individuals sent to Spectre on his first ever A-OK. Man, that's gonna be good. Okay, also at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, John over at John's Comics with Kids channel is going live with a stream titled Top 5 Favorite Modern Horror Films. So, Top 5 has returned, and Fire Guy, Ryan, and John are doing a deep dive into horror films of the last 2 decades. Now, they've said Scream, the seminal horror film from the modern era, 1996, as the starting point for any films, and anything that came afterwards is eligible for the list. Now, their guest tonight is Comic Tom himself, and they'll be talking about horror as a genre, what makes a film fall into that category, how horror has evolved through the years, and why we might prefer certain kinds of films to others. Be sure to stop by the live chat and join the discussion. It should be great. Okay, the last item on the lineup and the last live show that I know about starts at 9:30 p.m. Pacific, at least that's what the thumbnail says, 12:30 a.m. Eastern over at the Tony Sanders channel. We should be getting the next installment in the What's Your Grail series with a live stream titled What's Your Grail with special guest Jeffrey KOMIKHAN Henson. Now let me just tell you right now, you get those two together and you know it's going to be good. Don't miss it. Well, that's all for today's lineup, but now I'm going to give you a new segment called What's in the Box Already? Now, this is totally off script. Now, I'm just going off script. We're going to grab the first thing off of here. I think I know what's in it. I don't remember. It looks like I've got an auction win from Manny of the New York Warriors. So let's see what we got from Manny from the New York Warriors. It looks like I have a slab. Okay, and this is what we got from Manny. It looks like we've got Thanos, number 17. The variant cover in a CBCS 9.8. Man, look at that cover. That is slick. Boom, nice stuff. Manny from the New York Warriors. I think someone was just asking me about this book specifically just last night, as a matter of fact. All right, now let me get back to the script. Where am I at? That was fun. So, thank you for taking the time to watch me and our channel today. Please visit me on Facebook and Instagram, where I'll post this schedule with any ads and/or changes this afternoon. We've also got a Patreon page if you're interested in supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. If you know of anyone who might be interested in this information or may want to be included in the show, please share this with them. Also, leave me a comment on how I can improve the show, or if there's a channel out there I should be watching. Now, if you're not already a subscriber, think about subscribing so you don't miss any of this brand new content. Who knows? You may find your new favorite channel today. And as always, don't forget, we had a good time.